Montreal Music Labs is proud to present LiveCheck, the app you never knew you needed. Have you ever been on stage or in the studio wondering why your rig isn't working? Well, LiveCheck is a simple and intuitive app that helps you troubleshoot quickly and will ensure your studio or live rig is always up and running. If a drive or a dongle isn't connected, LiveCheck will remind you to plug it in. If an app isn't running but it should be, LiveCheck will launch it for you automatically. Now let's take a closer look at the main LiveCheck GUI. As you can see, LiveCheck recognizes all the devices I have connected, plus all open applications. And if I click on the USB devices arrow, I will see an expanded list of everything that is connected. If I disconnect a device, LiveCheck will automatically recognize the change to my rig and remove it from the list. Same goes for drive devices and audio I/O devices. Now if I expand the applications list, it will show all the applications I currently have open. Same thing happens here. For example, if I quit Pro Tools, it will automatically remove it from the list. In this example, I want to create a custom LiveCheck preset for a rig I use during live performances to play back samples and other stereo audio backing tracks. First thing I want to do is check mark the Scan for Changes Automatically option down here. Well, this means that if anything changes on the rig during the performance, LiveCheck will instantly tell me what happened. Now, if I click on the Create button, I can start to build custom LiveCheck presets based on what my rig consists of. This specific rig needs the following plugged in and launched to work properly: a Kensington USB hub, iLock, Apogee Duet 2, USB thumb drive with Waves licenses, a Kai MIDI controller, and my Lacy hard drive. And since I'm using a new MacBook Pro, I'll also need my USB-C to USB adapters connected. Now finally, the audio samples and playback tracks will be coming from Pro Tools, so I'll need to have that launched as well. If I only have one rig, I can easily modify and then save the default preset. However, since I have multiple rigs, I want to start creating custom presets for each. I'll click on the Create button down here, and then LiveCheck asks me to name it. I'm going to name this preset Live Rig 1, and then click Create again. Now I notice I have both delete and rename buttons that will allow me to modify my custom presets at any time. As I start to build my first custom preset, I notice some of my devices show up in multiple places. For example, my Apogee Duet 2 shows up under USB devices and audio I/O devices because it is indeed both. As long as I have my device checkmarked in at least one place, LiveCheck will recognize the preference and save it correctly in the preset. Now, just for fun, let's disconnect the Duet 2 and see what happens. Yep, since I had Scan for Changes automatically selected, LiveCheck instantly tells me that my Duet 2 was disconnected. Now that's very handy, especially if I don't realize yet when my rig stopped working. Well, now I'll plug the Duet 2 back in and click Rescan. Oh, that's great. LiveCheck recognizes the Duet 2 has been reconnected and all is well again. Another great feature of LiveCheck is that if an app crashes or is accidentally quit, then LiveCheck will instantly notice and relaunch the app right away. So I'm going to quit Pro Tools, in this case on purpose, and well, there you go. LiveCheck noticed right away and automatically relaunched Pro Tools for me. That's way faster than if I had to go fumble around in my apps folder or even find it in my dock. So as you can see, LiveCheck is a useful app for all types of situations in the studio or in live performance. And it's available on the Mac App Store now. Please visit MontrealMusicLabs.com for more info.